Before I continue telling you why I got them, let's take a look at them. Ooh, they different. They definitely different. Hey, what's up guys? Spaz Money Bags here, back with another sneaker unboxing. Since last video we did the unboxing for the Zoom Vaporfly Next%, which I was supposed to give you guys in 2019. I figure for this video I'll give you another shoe that I had promised to do in 2019 because I had already unboxed the other version of it, if you will. So today we have the Nike Free Run 5.0. April 2019 I did the unboxing for the Nike Free Run 3.0, which was technically the more premium version of the two. But like I already said, today we have the other version of it, which is the 5.0. I'll show you over here in the box. 5.0, got them in size 11. And the only reason I actually got these, beyond just the unboxing, oh, well, there they are. Before I continue telling you why I got them, let's take a look at them. Ooh, they different. They definitely different. Anyways, here we have the Nike Free Run 5.0. Like I was saying, very similar to the 3.0 we saw last April. The reason why I got these straight from Finish Line is because they had I want to say an end of season sale. I actually have had these for a while now. Almost 2 months had them sitting. But yeah, point is I ended up getting these for $34 only when they retail for $100. So that was like what, 70, well that was with tax. I think originally they were like $28 or something like that. But still not a bad price for these. I've been a huge fan of the free outsole ever since I really got into running. But right now let's start taking a look at the details, which just based off of what I did on the 3.0 and based on the pictures of these and really looking at them right now, there's not going to be a lot. There's a couple of them that are kind of repeated. As you can tell, there's like 3 Nike swooshes right here on the upper already. Small volt Nike swoosh over here in between the collar, or right below the collar and the laces. It's sitting on top of the synthetic suede that they use for the sneaker. The rest of the upper is actually going to be regular mesh over here, but these kind of darker areas or suede-like areas are synthetic. And then moving towards the heel area, on the outside you have the Nike Free branding over here on the midsole. Staying over here on the outside towards the toes, or more towards the front, you have a reflective detail over here, a little kind of oval there. Moving towards the toe box itself, you have another Nike swoosh. This one's white. It almost looks like it would be reflective, but unfortunately it's just kind of painted over the mesh. And then I just noticed that right below the collar here, there's a little bit of cushioning, nothing too noticeable, or I don't want to say that it's too cushioning for that matter, but it's a little kind of curvature right here. So that was the outside of the sneaker. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at the inside. Right below the collar one more time, closer towards the heel though, you have another curvature right here with a little bit of cushioning. And then next to that, right where the synthetic suede and the mesh kind of meet together, you have more Nike Free branding and then engineered for natural range of motion. Right below that, you're going to have right here in the middle of the midsole, another Nike swoosh. And then moving towards the heel area one more time over here in the midsole, you have a 6mm kind of print on top of the midsole. Reminding you that this shoe has that 6mm offset. And then moving towards the back of the shoe, there's really nothing to look at right here. You see most of the outsole and the midsole kind of coming in as well. Over here you have a larger portion of it in the back rather than the front. But you do have the reflective details right here in the middle. And now moving towards the most interesting part of the sneaker, or at least the part of the sneaker that gives it its name. Over here on the outsole, you can see all the different divisions that the shoe has in order to create that flexibility that comes with any Nike Free outsole or any Nike Free sneaker. But let me go ahead and take the cardboard from the inside and just show you how flexible these things are. Of course, you can still do some of this stuff with some other sneakers, but these are all meant to or designed to be able to be this flexible and give you that mobility while you're running. Now these shoes, according to Nike themselves, it's not, or they're not meant to be used for anything above 3-mile runs. So that's the divisions on the outsole. Over here on the front, you have this rubber pod with the Volt highlight and then a Nike swoosh in the middle of it. And then on the back, the rubber pod doesn't have a Nike swoosh. It just continues with the free or with the division kind of pattern going throughout the outsole. And then on the outside, you have which version of the Nike Free Run this sneaker is. So you have 5.0. Okay, then moving back up, you have an asymmetrical lacing system. Not a lot of lace hoops either, which Nike intended in order to not put as much pressure over here in your instep. And this one has a booty design with the tongue attached to the collar right here. So the tongue doesn't actually move beyond this point. But on the front of the tongue with the synthetic suede one more time, you have another white Nike swoosh. But anyways, to finish up, you have free written on the insole on the left shoe with Nike branding in the middle of the R right there. But then on the right shoe, you actually have a Volt Nike swoosh running throughout the insole itself. Yeah, that's it for the details. Nothing too heavy on the details, which is, I guess, something I like. It's very simplistic. I do like the fact that these have the laces. The 3.0s didn't have the laces, and even though it was convenient, I feel like, to me at least, it was a little bit uncomfortable with the band that they have in the middle. So hopefully that and the fact that they offset them a little bit to make them asymmetrical, that's gonna help a lot with comfort. But right now, let's go ahead and see how these look on feet. But anyways, guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to keep on watching more sneaker unboxings. And yeah, one more time, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Best money bags out.